Are you serious?
Yo, we're back in the studio. It's How to Kill an Hour with myself, Marcus Bronzy.
And me, producer Bill.
That's right, there are many ways to kill an hour out there, but right now you are killing one with us.
Now, you can listen to us via the Apple Podcast for the iPhone, iTunes on Apple computers, and via the Acast app, which works on Android, iPhone, and pretty much every single phone out there, unless you've got a string and a cup.
Yeah, that's an old school phone. Come on, Bill's got jokes already, you know. Anyway, hello to the Cinema Podcast. What is that podcast about, Bill? The Cinema Podcast.
Man, you're throwing me under some pressure right now.
I'm curious. I don't want to just be shouting out other podcasts, and I don't know what they're about. Cinema Podcast could have been the pro-Trump podcast, and we're just picking them up right now. If we could have been bigging up people that were pro-Trump supporters, Bill.
They're a podcast.
Yeah.
About terrible movies.
Okay, cool. Cinema. All right, cool.
It's because it's spelled with an S instead of a C.
What film do you hate the most?
I don't really hate that many films, but there was a film when I was young that scared the shit out of me.
What was it?
Do you remember the road to Neverland? The road to like the second one of she says
The Never-Ending Story.
She wears red heels and he taps her feet together and she walks down the yellow brick road.
The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, Return to Oz. That's the one.
Return to Oz.
The Wheelers. Do you remember the Wheelers?
What were the Wheelers?
Oh, mate, the Wheelers. They're freaky.
I remember the monkey bats in the first one that could fly. So what were the Wheelers? What did they look like?
This was the show that had the film. Sorry, that had the woman in the jar. We cut her head off.
The witch in a jar. So this was the second.
This was the second one.
Wizard of Oz film.
I don't know how this got for a kids film.
So what were there with these Wheelers? So I'm going to describe what I can see. So the Wheelers are some sort of animals.
It's a person,
which have really long arms and wheels.
Wheels for hands.
And when did this? What version of this? Is this like the newer version of the film?
No, this is quite old. This is like 80s.
Yeah, all right, that's old school. So the Wheelers from the Wizard of Oz. All right, they scared. All right, do you know what scared me? Jaws. Yeah, because what my sister used to do is when we were younger, with this thing called VHS videos, she used to rewind the scary bits and play them again and again. So I'd have to watch Jaws eating a human for 30 minutes back to back, and she did it because she knew I hated it when I was a kid. Yeah, and that is why I'm scared of swimming in the sea. Swim in a pool, but if I can't see my feet, as soon as I'm in the sea, all I hear is dun dun dun. So I'm like, fuck that shit. So yeah, shout out to the Cinema Podcast. The Ground Ego Podcast. What are they? Another bunch of dodgy political dodge wing people. What are they about, Bill?
They talk about cultural events.
Cultural events. All right, cool. All right, wicked. Shout out to you.
Because it's
yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah, Bill's got a cough.
Bit of a tickly cough at the moment.
Yeah.
It's but a third week now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm only coughing ever so slightly, so it's getting rid of it.
All right, cool.
It's a debating podcast.
Yeah.
They're poking fun at society while pretending to be intellects.
Right. It's kind of like what we do, but we just do it with technology.
Similar, yeah.
Yeah. Also, 1842 Breakfast Bar. That's got to be a podcast as well.
You're not making me check them as well, yeah?
Yeah, what is 1842 Breakfast Bar, Bill? As collator of the script and shout-outs out here, I thought you'd at least check that these people weren't evil people.
It's a restaurant and bar.
1842 restaurant and bar.
They're in Preston. It's your NC. That
one of the ends that I like to frequent. Yeah, they're not getting a shout out yet. You got to pay for it. You got to pay for that advertising, mate. Anyway, thank you very much for following us. If you want to leave us a rating or review on iTunes, we left a link to that in the show description to make it very easy for you, so you can crack on with that. How you been killing some time this week, Bill?
I've been playing a bit of COD since it came out.
Yes, you're on the new COD.
Yeah.
Infinity Warfare, right?
Infinite Warfare,
right? Talk to me. What's it saying?
It's good. I play usually private games with my mates, and then we'll go online and privately with my mates. So there's two things that we do. So it's either online, which is basically with my mates, and we'll go online, we'll face the public, or we'll just go online, but it's privately, so we'll just face each other, wind each other up, put some bots in.
Yeah, bots is a good addition when you can add AI characters in that you can fight against. Can you set the difficulty as well?
Yeah.
All right, Bill, I'm going to be honest. I've not got a new COD. I feel like not much has changed since I've played the last few CODs. Is this different, or is it just the same again with a slight different weapons and stuff.
It's the same COD that you all know and love, really. You're right, there isn't much change, but it's the new COD. Everyone plays it. It's like FIFA. It's the same game, but everyone buys it.
Yeah, but I feel like FIFA develops more. Like FIFA had like the story mode this time, the career mode.
Yeah, but I don't really do a lot of career, and like I said before, I don't really do career mode.
You do the story mode on
either
COD?
FIFA or COD. No, I just go straight in.
Straight in, raw dog style.
Yeah.
No protection.
Just
You're a raw soldier, Billy.
Yeah,
You
just-
like to go in raw.
Just work it out. I got
Just to
shot.
go in raw,
I
work it
die.
out, bust some shots, take some shots. Wow, Billy, amazing. What's good about it though?
It's a laugh because there's a game mode on it called Gun Game. We go on there, and usually we'll go online and we kind of just troll some people. Because Gun Game is if you shoot them, you get another gun, and you keep going until you've got 17 points.
All right.
But if you knife them, they have to go back a level. So what me and my mates do, we'll just go online and just knife everyone. So we'll find the top guy and this time bring him back down to our level.
Okay, so
Nah.
you start the game. Let me get this right. So every time you kill someone with a gun, you get another gun, a better gun.
Yeah.
But every time somebody knifes you, you go down a level and you get a shitter gun.
Yeah, you go back to the gun that you was already
Go
on.
back to the gun that you're already on. And then what? You have 17 levels to get through the first to get to 17 wins.
Yeah. 17 or 18, yeah, something like that.
So you just terrorize people and keep them. What, does the game last until somebody wins, or is it like whatever?
There's a time limit on it, but mostly we just keep stabbing and then winding him up. There was one game where 3 guys could have won the game 3 times over if it wasn't for me and my mates.
Really? So
Yeah.
you're that good at COD? You're a troller? Because I like to
just
think there's
troll.
levels of COD goodness, and there's good to like be good and getting top scores, but there's being so good that you can just mess with everyone's game. Is that how good you are?
I die a lot. Let's just put it that way.
All right, all right.
There's another mode called Domination.
Love that domination.
You love Domination, yeah. I die a lot, but I get loads of captures. So I'll just go into the ring,
Yeah,
get the capture, and then die, and then just keep doing that.
yeah.
I don't mind.
They're dominating. That's what I love hearing. Yeah, that's sick. All right. So in terms of recent game reviews, we've got our hands on quite a few games. What would you give that out of 5 then? COD Infinite Warfare.
It's got to be 4 out of 5. Can't go over that 5, can we?
Nah, not anything can get a 5. Only one thing has got a 5, I think, and
That's from Funk.
Yeah, from Funk. And that's the Game Vice. No, Funk gave something like a 6 or something. But so it gets a strong 4. You like it, good game. But if you've got an earlier version of COD, you're not missing out on anything.
No, I wouldn't say so.
All right, fair enough. I've been playing apps actually, quite a few apps. But what have I've been playing an app that I've been getting into. I was on the train. I loved Mario Kart 64. That's my favorite Mario Kart. In fact, I think I could probably beat anyone in the world at that version of Mario Kart. That was my favorite version. And I love games that kind of remind me of it. And I've been playing Angry Birds Go, which is like a version of Mario Kart basically, but there's birds flying around a track. I've been using my Game Vice thing, which is something that we're really big fans of on the show as well. And I've been playing that, man. Simple races, collect coins, upgrade your carts as well. Free game. It's the shit, man. I like it. So yeah, not as exciting as your Infinite Warfare. By the way, Mario, what's happened with that Billy, what's happened with that Mario game?
It's me, Mario.
Yeah, that Mario game for iOS that we're supposed to be. Was it called Super Mario Go?
No.
What was it called again?
Let's do a bit of research in the middle of the show.
That's it, Super Mario Run. What's happened to that? Coming on the
There we go,
15th
Super.
of December, apparently. it
Yeah,
says.
it's coming on the 15th of December, and it will cost $10, which is what, around £8 English?
Probably like 15 quid. by the
Yeah.
time- Soon, yeah.
And so it's like old school Mario, so we always go back for it. It's like old school Mario. It's like a side scroller, and you tap
Yeah.
to jump over things, stuff like that. Now, it's a free download, but they'll throw in the old... You can YouTube play on a bit more.
Blowjob? What'd you get? Also, what's that? What is that? They're
Uh,
throwing the odd what?
You can only go for a little while, and then you have to pay a little bit extra to play the whole game.
Oh, so you can get a free version of it.
Yeah, and then to get access to the full game, you have to pay the $10.
Okay, so it's kind of like life. If you want to go for a coffee, it's all right. But if you want a bit of, you got to pay a bit more, yeah?
I don't know what coffee shops you're going to.
Right, sick. Mario.
I'm looking forward to it. I mean, it's
Yeah,
only
man.
a month away.
I'm a bit pissed off it's taken so long to get into our phones. I kind of wanted it yesterday, mate. I'm a big Mario fan. I told you I'm a Mario Kart don. And I'd like to become a Don at another Mario game. So yeah, I'd like to get my hands on that. Also, Bill, I've been to the cinema, mate. I've been to El Cinema. I watched a film called Arrival. Have you heard of that?
Nope.
You know?
I've seen the trailer,
Yeah.
but I haven't seen it. Because it's on YouTube and that.
What did the trailer tell you the film was about?
From what I could tell, it looked like aliens were coming down from the sky and they were arriving.
Yeah.
And then they wanted to take something from us, or they wanted to just do something to us, and we have to try and stop them. And there's this one doctor who's saying, "No, don't shoot them."
No.
That's as much as I've got.
No. Yeah, it's an aliens film.
Amy Adams,
Amy Adams. Fancy her?
she's alright, isn't she?
I don't know, you know. All right, just, I don't know, not really for me. What
Was that her in,
What do you fancy about her?
Was that her in Crash? Not Crash, Drive.
Drive, was it?
Was it her in Drive?
I don't know, I can find out. But I don't know, what is it you fancy about her while I look at that?
Honestly, she's pretty.
What is it? Because she's a fair-skinned lady, but oh gosh, her IMDb picture's lovely. Redhead as well. She was in Man of Steel. She played Lois Lane. No, you know what, Bill? I didn't fancy her. I didn't think she made a good Lois Lane. But it's all right, bruv. I don't like people that think everyone has to fancy someone because they do. What do you like about her? Is it the ginger locks?
Yeah, she ain't bad. She's a good. She's a nice redhead.
How would you? Well, where would you take her for her first date?
We'll go bowling or something.
You take her, but why bowling?
It's competitive, isn't it?
So you want to batter her on the first date? Be like, huh, at
See?
bowling.
Yeah, it's a laugh. It's just a laugh, isn't it?
But competitive at the same time.
I don't like doing drinks for the first date. It's just boring, innit? I don't like it at all.
Why not drinks? Why is drinks boring?
It's just no fun. It's no fun. If you've been chatting for a little while over text, it's like, okay.
Let's go for a drink. I love going for a drink. You know why? Because people loosen up a little bit when they've had a beverage, and you start to find out who the real person is. And they've had a couple of juices. Their tongue loosens up a little bit. Body language, the front drops a bit. Go for a drink's good, man. Trust me, never go for a drink with me, Billy. I'll get inside your head.
I'll probably be paralytic.
Yeah, you know what? I do like a drink. But Arrival. So basically the vehicle of, like we're kind of used to these films, like those trailers where you hear those massive horns like this summer.
Yeah, those sounded like from a different film. A different trailer from a different film. Yeah. They sound familiar.
Yeah. Were they in the Arrival trailer? Or not? I don't know. I ain't watched it. I just saw the film. But yeah, so you kind of get used to seeing these massive ships that like cover a whole city. Like in the Independence Day films, like there are these massive round ships. And these ones in Arrival, they're quite interesting. They look like half peanuts. Do you know what I mean? These little half peanuts. They're quite big.
An egg.
They're like a half an egg. Land on Earth. And a linguist called, I can't remember what her name is, what her character is in the film, but Amy Schumer, Amy Adams, who plays Dr. Louise Banks, she is recruited by the military to assist translating alien communications. So it's an alien film. And when I heard that, and I saw the trailer, and I saw Jeremy Renner's face, and I saw Forrest Whitaker, I thought this is going to be a moral film. It's not going to be exciting. I want to see some guns firing off. I want to see some alien tech. I thought that's the kind of film I like. I was like, is this going to be one of those ones where it's very moral? I heard rumors that you don't see much alien.
Like a District 9 kind of thing.
District 9 at least had a bit of fun in it, though. Like it's a bit of moral, though, wasn't it? There was a moral, but there was action in it. Do you know what I mean? I thought this was going to be no action. And I must say, there was not as much action because it's not that kind of film. It's a strong sci-fi film, but I've got to say it's probably one of the better sci-fi films I've seen since Interstellar, because the story's strong and the acting's quite strong. Amy Adams does her thing. Jeremy Renner, when I saw him, I was like, I get a bit worried about Jeremy Renner because he's the kind of go-to guy to kind of fill in for stuff. Like, Matt Damon don't want to be Jason Bourne. Yeah, let's get Jeremy Renner in. Nobody wants to be Hawkeye in the Avengers. Let's let Jeremy Renner in.
Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible.
Up to take over, but then Tom Cruise is like, nah, I'll keep doing it.
Exactly. I'll take that back. Thank you very much. So yeah, I was a bit worried, but Jeremy Renner came in, showed that he's actually a sick actor. Forrest Whitaker came in, and once I stopped looking at his lazy eye, because that kind of distracts me sometimes, because I always notice Forrest Whitaker's eye for the first 10 minutes he's on screen. I always just look at the eye, and once I ignored the eye, You know, like it's like a half wink. That I don't know which is the left or the right one. Once I got over that, I thought it was pretty cool. As well as discussing sci-fi, they step in aliens. They step into other areas of sci-fi as well in the film, and I gotta say, man, I liked it, Bill. I didn't. I thought it was going to be a letdown, and it wasn't. I liked it. It's a good film. Good film. If you like action and shit like that, maybe not for you. If you like something that makes you think, yeah, it might be for you. Do you know what I mean? And helps you think about communicating with other people as well and shit. But yeah, it's pretty good, man. It dips into some interdimensional shit that you kind of, if you liked Interstellar, you will like this shit. It's pretty cool, man. So that's Arrival, the Arrival movie, out now.
Stars.
Out now. Yeah, pretty good. Do you believe in aliens, Bill?
I just hang on. I said stars, my man. How many stars?
Oh, stars. Oh, I give it 4. Another 4. I'm gonna be honest, yeah, another 4. Yeah, I liked it. Simple. A lot of love on today's show.
So aliens, yeah, cool.
Aliens, yeah.
I quite like the original film Aliens with Sigourney Weaver. I like that sort of thing. And Predator. Would you class Predator as an alien or a monster?
Alien, man, comes from another planet. Monster from another planet. Alien.
I don't really mind alien films. Alien films are quite good. Mars Attacks.
So you like shooting and shit like that in your films?
Yeah.
Do you like ones that make you think? Like, did you like Interstellar?
I haven't seen Interstellar, but I've got it. I've got it on Blu-ray. I haven't watched it yet, though.
I think that says a lot about the kind of films that you like. You like some gun-toting action, don't you?
Then again, I do like films that make me think. I like what was it? What's it called? The one with Leonardo DiCaprio. And he flicks the spinny thing to make sure he's not asleep.
Oh, I know what you're thinking. Listeners like
Inception.
Inception, yeah, that's it. You like that?
That made me think. Yeah, at the end of the film. If I'm still thinking about the film at the end of the film, and I'm talking about it with my mates for days to come,
yeah,
then yeah, that's a good film. I like that film. If I've watched the film and I finish, yeah, that's it, and then just forget about it.
Yeah.
Then it's not really a good film in my opinion. The film has to make me think.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I get it. What I said before though was actually, do you believe in aliens?
Oh, I thought you said, do you like alien films? No, sorry. Do I believe in aliens? Yeah. Considering there's been things on NASA recently, I've just been scrolling through my Facebook feed and it says, they've actually heard some sounds and they got a strong possibility that it might be intelligent life forms trying to kind of contact us. And
how do they make sure that it's intelligent life forms?
You wouldn't.
Did they go?
I don't think you would know.
Did they go? And they heard back on the thing, and they like did a little.
Possibly, yeah.
Or say they hooty hoo.
Saying it though, if aliens came down and like, tried to take over the world, or they just came down and visited us, all this racism and stuff like that would be obliterated. Human race would join together to defeat this alien super race.
So the only thing that can beat racism is on one planet is interplanetary racism. So basically the way to solve racism, Billy, is by being racist to aliens.
No.
That's it. That's what he just said. Billy just said the way to solve racism. Billy, you've got it. But a good formula. The way to solve racism
is to have aliens come down.
Kill another race. That's what it is. Genocide, but another planet. It's all right. It's not our planet. It's cool.
Well, we all think aliens are going to be mean and they're going to shoot us and eat us and probe us. But what if aliens come down and they want to be our friend and they want to help us make our world better and show all this technology to make our lives easier? What would happen then?
Plus, they could, I don't know. Man, I'd be easy, man. I'd be interested in fucking an alien though.
That's everything. Can you fuck it?
Can you fuck it? Yeah, can you fuck it? It's got to be a thought that goes to your head is, yo, can you fuck an alien? How would you fuck an alien? Would they fuck you? I don't know.
And we also think that aliens have the same anatomy of us, as in like 2 arms, 2 legs.
That's why I'm interested. Like, how do they fuck? Do they fuck, but is there a hole between their fingers?
They could just look at each other and be like...
Do they lay an egg on the floor and have to do some fuckery to it? Do you know what I mean? Do they looking at each other and fuck it? I wouldn't want to be an alien if you just looked to fuck. That's cack. I would like to get some proper one-on-one action, or I don't know, maybe aliens do more than that. 2, 3, 5-on-1 and get
5-on-1.
I'd be like Donkey out of Shrek.
And how long do aliens live?
Exactly. I don't know. Yeah, interesting.
So aliens, if you're listening right now, come visit How to Kill an Hour Studios and we'll have an interview.
Yeah, man, and we'll have a couple of drinks, and who knows, we might end up on the How to Kill an Hour. We got a nice little leather couch in here.
Unless we could shoot a video and then post it on Pornhub.
Yeah, that's all right. Some alien fucking. I'd fuck the shit out. If I could, I'd be the first to fuck an alien. You go down in history as the first fucker. And also, if you had kids.
It'd be the first human alien.
Oh my gosh.
Cyborg.
Mad super mixed race. That would stop racism interplanetary as well. There you go. I'd have to do it before Bill killed all of the aliens anyway. So yeah, speaking of aliens and sort of futuristic shit, basically, there's a theory that's come from Elon Musk, the guy that's behind Tesla, the car, the guy that's behind Hyperloop, the theory for that, and the guy behind loads of things. And I just got to say, I'm not dissing you, Elon, yeah? But sometimes, Elon, I really think that you just say cool shit and somebody else invents it for you. Like, or he writes a little paper like, one day, I need to read one of his papers, obviously, because I'm being ignorant. But he just writes, it just sounds from my point of view, like he just goes, one day, everybody will be able to fly to work with flying shoes. And like writes a paper and everyone goes, oh my God, that's amazing. Let's invent those flying shoes. And like give the Elon Musk the credit for it.
Yeah.
Because he didn't build the Hyperloop. Other people did. Anyway. So Elon Musk has said basically in the future, he thinks we'll need something called universal income because of automation. Long story short, Billy, correct me if I'm wrong, because robots have already eliminated a lot of jobs that we need to do as humans, right? Like screwing lids on toothpaste or fucking, making cars or shit like that. So he's saying that in the future, there's going to be even more robots, therefore meaning there'll be less humans needed to do things, right? And he thinks that there's going to be a change in the way that we receive pay for stuff, right? So, long story short, there'll be something called universal income, right? And is it a flat rate income that we all receive?
Yeah, basically, because of, like it's correct you're saying, because of the robots. Put it in layman's terms, say everyone didn't have a job and all of our jobs were replaced by robots.
Yeah.
Basically, we think, oh, how do we live? Because you're not working, you're not getting any money. How is the economy going to roll over? Well, basically, this is your wage will be replaced by a basic universal income, which basically means every single person will get paid the same amount of money. So every single person will get paid $2,000 or £2,000 a month to live off of.
Yeah.
Because robots are doing our job, so the government will give us money. Where that money's going to come from is a little bit. Where's that going to come from?
How's that going to get earned?
That is the theory that everyone will get paid the same amount of money.
Do you know what? I'm not sure. I think could robots do everything? Like, can robots can't do sports? That's a human thing. Politics, human. Even things like giving parking tickets. I don't think a robot could give a parking ticket.
Well, if everywhere had a camera and you went into a parking spot and it timed how long you was there, then it could go ping and it just
we'd be proper
tax you like that.
We'd be proper fucked. I don't know, like, is this supposed to eliminate greed? Is this what the plan is, to stop people being greedy and worrying about money for work and stuff like that?
Basic universal income, I don't know whether I'm just being ignorant. I think basic universal income sounds a lot to me like communism. Yes,
Bill. And Billy, just so you know, Billy's been very political on Facebook recently with the change of political hands.
I don't like that.
The new president-elect, Billy, he comes across as quite shy, but if you check Billy on Facebook and on Instagram, he hits us with some hard political facts. So yeah, communism, Billy. That's what it sounds like, right? And who were the last people to try that? Russia, yeah?
And it didn't work.
And it didn't really work.
Because someone is always greedy.
Yeah, and what about so you're trying to tell me if I'm a doctor, I get paid the same amount as if which I still think a human needs to do. So if I do fuck all, I get paid the same amount as if someone does a lot? Or are we all expected to do fuck all?
Everyone would get paid the same amount.
Is there anywhere in the world that would be trying this sort of shit? Because we've got to test this shit before we start doing it.
Finland have started testing to give every single citizen a basic universal income. So from 2017, they're going to select randomly 2,000 people and give them 2,000 give them a basic universal income every month.
And they say how much it's going to be?
I'm just checking now. 560 euros per month.
What?
Tax free.
You can't live off 500 euros.
Yeah, I know.
But are they going to give him a house? Are you going to have everything? Like, is your house going to be there for you, like, and paid for? Or is it that doesn't seem like much?
No, it doesn't.
They must look after their living costs as well.
Yeah,
and that sort of.
It's just there's a lot of hoops to jump through, because then who do you look after? Who looks after the robots? Say the robots break down.
Yeah.
Who's going to look after that robot?
Well, us, innit? We'd have to fix the robot. Humans.
But are you going to pay me to fix the robot?
Right, a fixing robot would do it. And if that breaks down, we get another fixing robot to do it.
Just be cycles after
cycles.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if Elon's got it this time. I don't feel like
it does sound good in theory.
I don't know if I'd like that, Billy. Would you like that?
I wouldn't mind it. I mean, £2,000 a month would be very good, nice. But if I'm just
we'd all just be making podcasts. But that's what we'd be doing.
Could you do that? Get basic university and then get more money on top of that?
Oh, like a little side hustle. Like if I wanted to shake it for some cash on the side, I could do that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I'd like the option to do that.
The benefits of it is, according to the article I was reading, that it would solve the problem of homelessness and poverty, because everyone would be on the same amount of money, so the poverty levels would decrease.
All right. There's another city that's tried this theory. We're getting quite serious. You can, if you don't mind Googling this while I try this, Billy. There's a city that has basically tried to combat homelessness by giving homeless people a place to live.
Oh wait, I'll just go homeless and give me a house.
And that's their way of solving homelessness. So the city, I think it's somewhere in the States, or States or Canada, and they've just given homeless people homes, and they've used that to combat homelessness. So instead of a homeless person having to beg on the streets and then somehow get a fixed address somehow and then try to get a job, they've just said, look, we'll give you a place to live and you can work out the rest from there.
I'm Googling it now, and it looks like, I think it might be Utah.
Utah, yeah.
I might be wrong. Forgive me if I am.
But someone's tried it and apparently it worked pretty well. Now that's different, because that's just saying, look, we're giving you a fresh start, but you have to go out and earn because I think there's something about earning your own money. Not necessarily busting your balls and breaking your back, but working for...
Yeah, it's Utah.
Like learning and working, it stimulates you, man. I don't know. I don't really think I want to sit around and have my universal income. I like a little bit of edge. I'm a freelancer. I'm a businessman. So I like to do a little bit of... I don't feel like I don't know, would I have to stop doing what I'm doing, my hustles and stuff like that? Or would I have to and just chill and enjoy my universal income? If they let you earn income on the side, I'd be up for it. But anyway, Billy, that's this episode of How to Kill an Hour. There's plenty of ways to kill an hour out there. Thank you for killing one with me, Marcus Bronzy.
And me, Producer Bill.
And if you want to be finicky, it's not an hour, it's just half of one, almost. But hey, that's how the cookie crumbles today. We'll be back soon. Bless.